What if I don't have a tech or IT background and I'm starting from no experience? Like,
in terms of the way the program runs, majority of our students, I would say between 80 to 90% of our students don't actually have any tech backgrounds before. So we take on students from various backgrounds, so NHS, retail, sales, customer service. And the way the program is designed is to take you through the journey, essentially BA 101. So our 2-day webinar that we put together basically explain business analysis in layman terms, using simple English to break down all the jargons that's used in the BA world, and then we place you onto an internship where you actually get to learn on the job. You're doing what you're being taught theoretically. So you're leaving the program with the theoretical knowledge and the practical knowledge to allow you to be able to work and as a business analyst. So yeah, that's how we bridge that barrier. You don't need tech experience to be a successful business analyst. And also, just to add to that, business analysis doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be working for a tech company. You can work for any company in the world, any industry.
so pretty much any business can need a business analysis.
Yeah, from small to medium to large blue chips company, as long as there's a change needed, a business analyst is technically required.
Okay, and you get like real work experience. Okay.
Yeah, that's part of the program. Yeah.
So what if I think I'm too old to switch careers now?
Yeah, that's a common myth that we get from some people that are trying to join the course. But I always say, no one is too old to learn a new skill, right? You can always teach an old dog a new skill, essentially. So we've got students in their 40s, 50s, late 50s transition successfully to business analysis. The main thing is about communication and also understanding the key skills and the soft skills that you need to transition. And those are the things that we call out, and you use your previous domain experience as well, which employers value, because you'll be dealing with senior stakeholders as well. So it's quite important that you do have some sort of experience dealing with people as well in the past. So you're never too old to learn any skills. You're never too old to transition. We've helped hundreds of students in their 50s and their 40s, learn this new skill and high-paying jobs.
What if I can't keep up or understand the material?
So with regards to this, unlike some of our competitors, we keep our cohorts relatively small. Okay, we're talking between 8 to 14 people, depending on the cohort. So we keep it relatively small so that our tutors can focus on the students, okay? So we can speed up and slow down as we need to, because if we have a small cohort, it allows us to be able to give that hands-on experience and hands-on help that people might need. So we match you at your speed, essentially. Some people want to move quick, some people want to move slow. We essentially tailor it down to you. So yeah, you have nothing to worry about with regards to that. And because the way it's designed as well, it's not too taxing on your day-to-day activities, because of the way we've designed the program is to allow people with family, for example, to be able to operate and learn the key skills that they need. So yeah, we keep it relatively small, and that allows us to be able to guide and cater to everyone's needs.
Will companies actually hire me without a tech degree?
Yeah, so whilst business analysis is deemed as a tech job, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're coding, okay? So let's debunk that myth. You're not expected to be a coder or to learn coding. If you do know coding, obviously that makes you a different type of BA and you can work in that space. But majority of BAs, I would say 90% of BAs don't know anything. They don't know anything about coding. And so what the way the program is designed is to give you that theoretical understanding, that practical understanding, and also the certification, the BCA certification that you need. So you don't necessarily need that tech degree previously, because you will be gaining the experience that you need and the certification that you need that will prove that you're a business analyst various.
Wow, okay, so you get qualifications for the program?
Yeah, that is regulated by British Computing Society, yes.
Will I get interviews without any experience on my CV?
So, like I said, we work with you on your CV and help you call out those transferable skill sets that you need. And the way sort of like the getting an interview works is all in this day and age ATS based, right? Robot based. So your CV has to be able to pass those ATS. Those robots are scanning up and down for CVs in terms of the keywords that needs to be on the CV. So we will work with you closely in terms of the necessary keywords. Make sure that you understand those keywords as well, because you'll be going through the internship and the webinars with us, and calling out those transferable skill sets that you need on the CV to allow you to pass those ATS robots. And either from the applications that you made, get an interview, or get headhunted by recruiters or hiring managers that have done the scanning across the internet to find CVs that's picked up those keywords that they're looking for. And then once you secure those interviews, then we'll prep you accordingly for the interviews as well.